G'day, g'day, my name's Jim, and today I'm going to tear down this Chinese 1K Jenny and diagnose what the hell's wrong with it. So all petrols are basically the same. You can diagnose your engine problem the same way as I'm going to do this one. And no matter whether it's a motorbike or a lawnmower or a stationery engine, as long as it's an internal combustion engine running off petrol, they're all the same pretty much. So the first thing I want to do is check the oil. I know that sounds a little bit weird, but you never know. This machine could have low oil protection, so if the oil gets too low, it refuses to start. Next thing I do is rub the oil between my fingers, and I want to smell it, and I want to look at it and study it. I want to see if there's any metal shavings in there, or I want to see if there's any milky colour in there. Metal shavings means it's had a catastrophic failure, and the milky colour means it's got water in the oil. Now, this oil smells a lot like petrol, so that's not really a good sign at all. So I bought this thing probably 10 years ago, I guess, off eBay. I think I paid about 350 Aussie bumfucks for it. It's had a decent bit of use. I wouldn't say it's had thousands of hours, but it's probably had a few hundred. I went to use it on a job one day and she just refused to start, so it's been sitting in my to-do pile for about 3 years now. Once I take this fuel pipe off, then I can ditch this whole side bit. Unfortunately, I've got to take the whole bloody case off it just so I can get to the spark plug and shit properly. So now I've finally got the fuel pipe off, the rest of this plastic side can finally piss right off. Now all I have to do is undo this choke cable, and finally, after 25 minutes of rooting around, I can actually get to the spark plug and coil. Well, sort of anyway. The cylinder head is buried in this giant fairing of plastic that funnels cold air over the motor. Oh yeah, check that out. No wonder she won't fire. She's fucking chunktified. Makes you hungry just looking at that. So the next thing I want to do is a compression test. This is going to tell me whether it's leaking air around the cylinder. So this little tester kit, this is as cheap as Smeg, mate. This set me back, I think, about $35. It just screws into the top of the cylinder head where the spark plug goes, and then we just give a few pulls on the cord, and then it tells us how hard that piston is squeezing the air inside the cylinder. And according to this, it's not. Okay, so either my gauge is broken or this motor is really fucked up badly. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stick an endoscope down inside the cylinder and have a look at what I can see. This is also a bloody cheap tool, another $20 off eBay. You're going to love this shit, mate. Technology, fantastic. Well, when it's not used against you to spy on you and shit and blow you up, but, you know. So I've moved the cylinder to the bottom of the stroke so we can get a good look in there, and yeah, not good. Not good at all. See that? There's little metal strips in there, and because the piston still goes up and down and because there's no giant big slices out of the side of the walls, I'd say that's from the valves. It looks like a valve seat to me that's just completely stripped off and fallen inside, so that's why she'd have no compression at all. If it was the rings that were fucked and they were broken, it'd be seized up. They get jammed up inside the cylinder and just cause catastrophic failure damage. Yeah, that's it. Not good. It's fucked. It looks like this is going to go to the metal recyclers because I can't get any parts for it. I've already had a look on eBay. The only thing I seem to be able to get is carbies. Besides that, I can't get any fucking cylinder heads or bloody valves or fucking anything. So we're screwed. That's all that's gone. I would say I have got my money out of it. I've probably got $350 worth of use out of it, of course. But it's always sad to see things thrown away. Alright, peoples, well, sorry it was such a short video, but you can't help bad luck. You're just going to have to subscribe and wait for my next video to come out. In the meantime, you'll be good, you'll stay safe, and we'll see you around like a Russo trendsetters. Play the music! I said a shoop shoop diddy wop come wham man shoop shoop diddy wop come wham.
Techno.